welcome back to this possibly penultimate, or at least penultimately penultimate. This may be the never-ending series run of No Shield Dark Souls. So, last episode, we killed the four kings. In the previous episode, we started to kill the four kings. This has been a long process, not helped by rank incompetence on my part. And yeah, it was just, I sucked so hard. Eventually I started to get into the swing of it again, and then we got him down. I really wish I hadn't brought in Beatrice, because some bosses, Ornstein and Smorg, I don't feel too bad about bringing in help for, because I feel I've cut my teeth on those guys enough trying to take them down solo and failing. Admittedly, I was marginally worse then, would you believe? You may not believe that, but it is possible. Yeah, so... But yeah, those bosses, the four kings in particular, I do have a bit of an issue with bringing in help, because I like the pride thing that comes with actually doing it yourself, and I know it's my game and I know that they're there to help and so on, but it's kind of hard to find that summon, and so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they're dead now, there's nothing we can do about that. Not at this stage. Man, do we have Titanite chunks. Okay, so we're going to +4 that. And +5 is a slab. Good to know. Should we go get a slab? I think we should. Let's return to the source, Neo, and so on. Really? Let's go back to where we came from. Back to the future. I mean, the Asylum. Yes, indeed. So... trick to this, you can do it at any point. You don't need to be this level. Unless you're me. Actually, even I don't need to be this level, really. Having said that, I'm bound to get butchered. Horribly, horribly butchered. So you jump off that lift, either lift will do, and then I hope normally don't screw this up. Although last time I tried it, I screwed it up repeatedly. And then sometimes you get stuck on that little ramp and you have to vault over. You make your way around here. Now I do actually want to get that. Actually, I don't need to, do I? Ah, we've done it now. Did I never pick up that soul? That's really lax. May as well get it now. Fat lot of good it is at this point. Really? Good God. Yeah. Break your vase. And walking off, once again. Doesn't really matter if we box this, to be honest. There we go, that's the roll required sticky bit. Just some weird collision geometry, I think. As mentioned, the game's physics doesn't run off the visible geometry, it does run off its own geometry, so getting stuck on a visible object's quite possible. So, I think we'll follow this advice. Because we need to enlist the help of that bird, which has actually been sitting there all the time. I don't think I ever looked up this playthrough. When I first played this game, I wondered for ages how to get to the bird. Because I really thought, because the chap at the start, who I also didn't talk to in this playthrough, suggests that you need to go up. I was looking at the sky and thinking, I've got to go up for the first bell, so it must be the bird that will take me up. But of course they don't mean up, they mean up as in across to the viaduct, aqua viaduct. That's a small knight. And we're back. We're back. Okay. Wussy though our bow is, it's enough to at least irritate them. Assuming we actually hit with any arrows. They have torches. I don't. Why would I mess with flaming torches unless I have to? Seems like a dumb plan. So it's a bit more rickety here than when we left. Main thing here is not to walk onto the center floor until you're kind of ready to. Because it ain't as stable as it used to be. The old grey mare, she ain't what she used to be. This bonfire still works. Now we could kindle it up. Yeah, I might, if this goes really badly. Which it might. I think I'm going to be in light throwing gear here again. Just for speed. I don't need the Covenant of Artorias anymore, because the 4 kings are dead! Screw it, I'm going Darkwood Grain. Didn't I say I'm going Darkwood Grain? Surely that should mean... Are we not light? .4 out of 80.4. God damn. Okay, fine. You know what? I don't need that sword at the moment. There we go. Right, so we're going to kill these guys again. But that's okay. Right, so let's do it, I think. Let's be doing it with doing. Ooh, actually, thinking about it, I've got Magic Barrier. Yeah, so Magic Barrier, pretty good in that situation. I thought he had a Ring of Dangerous Danger, like his counterpart. Backstab just because. I'm hoping you can get those souls without the floor collapsing. Yeah. Get away! No, don't get away. Not too light. Yeah, I thought he did. Just too much of that. Right. Let's get this show on the road. Whilst this guy is an asshat, he's nowhere near as bad as the Fire Sage, and he seems to be in that sort of mood, which is just brilliant, frankly. Easy money. Titanite Slab. Achieved. Good. Excellent. So, one maxed out weapon coming up. Where the hell's the ladder? Oh, it's that way. Excellent. Now, when I go down here, I mean, this could go badly. Because we're going to end up with a knight here. And I don't think that there's a nice place to fight it. I mean, that's not nice. I will stick with my robes of going rather fast. Can I be terribly cheap? Because I'd like to be. Ooh. Does he come up? Or can we? Plunge this bitch. Oh shit. I've just never killed him this way before. You sort of parry him and blah blah blah. You know. Oh, he's backing the hell off. What an asshole. Back away from that, mate. Mate. It's one of those words I love in the English language. Because I've very rarely heard it used sincerely by anyone in a sort of genuine sense of camaraderie, except amongst people who don't know each other very well, or I suppose there are probably places in the UK where that happens, but mate to me always suggests, you know, asshole. Not in the speaker, you know, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with calling someone mate, it's just when I hear it, you know, cheers mate. Thanks, asshole. Just has that ring to it. But what do I know about anything, ever, in any way, to be honest? I'm just a geek. Filling time while running around in a dress. So, I mean, you know, don't listen to me. I don't think you were. So, there's some more stuff we can do here. That's not where I want to go. Oh, have I attracted them now? Oh no, good. So if we head out here... Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe it's not that way. Okay, do we have to do the whole circuit? Do we really? I thought we could just do it the easy way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Tend to come here once per playthrough. Didn't know about it on my first playthrough. This is another night, isn't it? Yep. But I'm fleet of foot and unable to get out. So, you know, no problems here. Come along, night boy. Are you coming? Yes, you're coming. Well, I hurt one of us more than the other. And let's face it, I didn't get off so lightly. don't fall in the hole. At least this gives us a bit more room to play. Never fought this guy here before. I see. So that's a good strategy. I mean, really, this should be about the parry. Shit. Still dangerous. Rely on the bonfire to block him. Use a weapon. I don't have a fucking weapon. I'm parrying with a hand, which does work. Just as effective as parrying with a sword. And he's dead. Excellent. Kind of makes a mockery of going ambi, really. The fact that you can parry with a hand. But, you know, I could have had. I did have my flaming sword in the other hand, and you'd like to think that that had a purpose. At least of some kind. A notional purpose. So, moving along. Moving along, moving along. I didn't pick up the peculiar doll. I should get that while I'm here. Because the peculiar doll allows you to, if you remember, there was a painting. I said there were some painting guardians called that because they guarded a painting in Anor Londo, and they were called that. I think I just said because they were guarding a painting. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so if you have the peculiar doll, you can get through the painting into the painted world. I'm so just tempted to brute force this guy down. Yeah, you know what? So long, matey. Crest shield. Very nice shield. Won't be using it. That's the magic-proof shield, if I recall. It's probably about the only shield I'm carrying now. Oh, I've got Solaire's. I've got Solaire's shield. Poor Solaire. It's a good shield, Solaire's shield. It'd be quite strong. Has no divine powers. It turns out Solaire's incredible prowess is a product of his own training. Yep, that's Solaire for you. I miss you, Solaire. I'm so sorry I had to stab you in the back and then cut you in two with a katana. It's not what friends do, really. But yeah, crest shield, magic damage. Very handy when fighting a bunch of the bosses that we fought. Except, this is a no-shield run, so none of that shit. Right, yes indeed, so indeed yes. Let's just go and go back the way we came here. Let's get the doll. Because some painted world in New Game Plus, quite possibly. As I mentioned, if I do New Game Plus, I probably will be instating a shield at that point, because this isn't a no shield character forever. This is a I wanted to do the game with a new challenge. But it has been very interesting. It's really shown me that there are large parts of the game where you really don't need a shield. Did I actually get the doll? Is there no doll? I must have got the doll. I did come pick it up. Okay, go me. But yeah, it's really shown me that you don't need a shield, which kind of obvious, as other people have demonstrated that. But I don't need a shield, and that's assuming I can get through the last part of the game, of course. And that's something I wasn't quite as prepared for. I thought it'd be interesting to try. Right, Lightning Uchi Katana +5. Check. And that's our Fire Katana. We can just upgrade that any time, I think. If we want to do an advanced upgrade, we'd need to do that now. To up Quelags, we need one more demon. It's almost tempting to go and get one more demon. It's kind of tempting to go and get the one at Anor, not Anor Londo, at Sen's Fortress. Yeah, endurance on that, I think. Let's go get the one at Sen's Fortress. Let's try and just do some cleaning up in this video, and then we'll make the probably final video the probably final video. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, so let's go and grab one, I suspect, of the demons down here. And we've got Demon Titanite times 3. Yeah, we only need one more for the fire weapon upgrade. Which would take it to what? What is that noise? Fine. Where are we? That must be the boulder guy. No, it can't be. Oh, it's probably the boulder mechanism. We're at +4. Okay, so +5. Eminently doable. So if we do want to go flaming, I can't resist. Ow. Crap. Half parry. Half parry for old time's sake. And speaking of, I'm gonna need to be up on the parries. My plan to finish the game uses parry. I won't spoiler any more of it, but that is the plan. So practicing the parry, good plan generally. So, can I hit him from down here? I wonder. I don't have the angle, so that's probably a no. What's the easiest route down there? I mean, I can go up and down. That doesn't seem very wise. I can jump down and try and kill him from the doorway, but that doesn't seem very wise. Can I get an... I bet I could get an angle on him from here, maybe? Ooh, nearly. It's just... Unless I can target lock him, which is unlikely. I've never actually tried to kill one from up here. Oh, hello. Well, that would do. Hoping he doesn't move too far, of course. At least we're not doing 13 goddamn damage to these. That's quite respectable damage for no dex investment. Just equip that. case it all goes wrong. Do we die if we jump off? No. Demon Titanite. So we can go deeper in here and get more, but I don't really need it. I just really don't need it. I can get it. I guess there's a school of thought that says we might as well get it if we can get it. And it's not completely wrong. Probably getting stabbed in the back here, but you know. He's getting within leaping range. I have a better method than this, don't I? Just remember that I have a better method than this. What a bastard. I mean, how cheap is that? Really? Whose shot hits who? Fuck. And we managed to untarget at a critical moment. And he fucking snuck behind the rock. That is a tracking missile, which I would say is very unsporting. Ha! How do you like them apples? Not that there were any apples involved, but how do you like the absence of apples in that? Historically speaking. We got company. No. Good. I can see what this is now. Soul of Brave Warrior. Well, that's fine. That's fine, fine, fine. So, yes, 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 yes. I'm so deeply impressed with your hitting me in the back with your stupid lightning bolts. No, he wants some. Oh, someone fell off there. Yeah. He doesn't want to come play, really. He just wants to make it look like he is. I see. Shot you in the foot. We could actually kill him with expertise. But the thing is, if you step out there, you actually get more than one Titanite demon. Ha! Jesus. That's quite a swing he's got on him there. This is pretty dumb. Right. If we're all done with that sort of shit. Really? I mean, really? That's a lightning spear. Just because. No Estus. This wasn't going to go well. Yeah. That's fine, Titanite dude. I'll be back for you. Yes, warp. If you're going to have an OK cancel dialog box, at least make it default to the same option every time, you know? Because people don't read the damn things anyway. There have been studies and so forth. Fail parry. Dead lizard. It's all good. Gotta love +5. Lightning. Tasty. Oh, only 5 Estus. That's kind of poor. Well, that's kind of to be expected though, isn't it really? I think the talisman's better. I'm going to use it even if it isn't. I believe there is a better one. I think this talisman is supposed to be recommended at a specific level of some stat or other. Target lock, please. I see. Shit. Jesus, that was poor. Oh! There's a ring that I own. No, I don't own. But, because I had a feeling I might be back here again. Piss off, you. I just had a feeling that there was something that I'd forgotten. I was thinking, shall I respawn, shall I actually take the bonfire at the parish? And I thought, no, because there's something. And there is. And I'm not in the right place. Because there's a reason that before coming here, I somersaulted down onto the roof. And let's see if we can find that reason. Is it this way? The less said about that, the better, really. Excellent. Roll into both the arrow and the attack. Continue to do so. Oh, there's two of you. That's cute. Oh, it's a spear guy. Okay, I will actually do Incestus then. Fine. Because what I came for, one of the things I came for was this. The rusted iron ring, which you can see at the very start of the game, but you can't get. You can't jump off here, can you? No, sadly. And there's nothing in here, is there? Nothing I missed? No. That's good. That's good. I'm now declaring myself done here. I'm fairly sure that I'm going to have this ring for approximately one video because I believe it's one of the ones that's stolen off you. Oh yeah, I never kindled that bonfire either. I should really go and kindle more bonfires as well, but this Titanite Demon is probably going to kill me. Because as I think I mentioned before, in terms of New Game Plus, and people kind of recommend that you're quite exhaustive before you complete the game, in that some things will persist, so all the stuff that you have, apart from certain items which are taken off you, and so your weapon upgrades, you know, if you need advanced embers and that sort of thing to do upgrades, then good to get them. Uh-huh. My god, if that's the way I'm going to parry, I may be in trouble. Should we put our sword back on? Or have we discovered that that means that I'm not super fast? Well, I think we've bought a point of stamina since then, so yeah. I think it's probably that point of stamina that just made a difference. Yeah, 20.4 out of 81.6. Oh, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, I have a feeling this talisman is inefficient for this stage. But it's Solaires. How could I not use Solaires? Because Solaire... Hang on. Yeah. Full run speed on 4 footing, that's what we want for this stuff. So... It's not a fancy roll, but it's a roll. Shit. So I was at maximum distance there. Good to know. Okay, that would be a bad weapon to switch to then. Oh, he's a tougher demon. Well, that makes me feel a bit better. Because that's doing 35, not 63. Goodbye. Oh, I said goodbye. Thank you. Demon Titanite. I'm sure I had more XP than that. That would be me losing the XP, wouldn't it? Well, 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 well. Let's be leaving now. I think there's a soul up here. That's the only reason I'm using the ladder rather than homeward boning it. So what else we need to do? We could burn all the souls we've got and buy Twinkling Titanite and upgrade our armor. That would be a good thing to do. That would be a very good thing to do. We should do that. And these robes aren't upgradable anyway, so if I do it by some happenstance end up wearing these at the end of the game, which I don't think I will because running isn't exactly going to be helping me. I'm being a bit elusive about this fight, but I know most people who watch this video will have seen it, but hopefully there'll be some people who perhaps watch this because you're interested in Dark Souls. If that is you, I really hope you've enjoyed the series, if only laughing at my inability to play. I hope at least perhaps it's reassuring that there's somebody worse than you. And they can finish the game. So, Chamber of the Princess for this, I think. should have actually rested at that bonfire because I believe I stoked it. I should stoke the other bonfires as well, at least the easy ones. You know, at least the ones that can be accessed without hassle. I'm not going to go and bring you through a whole cycle of killing these guys, but I've kind of got to get past this guy, and I have a feeling I may as well do that by at least trying to stab one up. It's quite a nice up the stairs shot there. Yeah, +5 really is good. I wonder if there is... It makes you wonder if there's some difference. Because it's only about 30 more damage, plus 30 more damage? I guess that's a fair amount on a few swings. You know, with 3 swings, maybe that's an extra couple of hundred damage at the most. Maybe that's enough to make a difference. So what will we need, and what do we have, in terms of...
Shiny.
Oh yeah.
Give me that. I make weapons shiny.
Yes, you can have the crystal ember.
Shiny, shiny. I make weapons shiny.
Shiny but deeply fragile, so no thanks. So in terms of reinforcements then, let's +5 Quelags, which is the max, I think. We could up our fire katana. We've got the large flame ember, I think. So if we want to do fire, we should probably go to the fire guy. Although, yeah, I mean that bow. Well, I can't remember whether it's red all the way up. I think max of fire is +10, I think. Let's just blow these here anyway, what the hell. Okay, it means I got 2 flaming weapons. That's arguably a bit pointless. And let's blow the souls we're carrying. What are we doing on moss? Oh, nice. 15. That's a Quelag. So in order. Let's not get too excessive here.
I look forged.
Green Titanite held naught. Let's buy a couple. Reinforce. That was 3. Purchase. Reinforce +5. Cool. Reinforce armor. So what do we need? So it's 4 twinkling. 2. So okay, we can get a +4 on the gauntlets if we buy 1 twinkling. That's 8k. Okay. I wasn't being excessive then. Let's buy another, and then we can reinforce that one up at least. And the legs. It's actually 2 for the legs, so let's buy 2 if we can. No, we can't quite. More souls. Thank you, yes. I will come soon. As it were, very, very, very soon. Deeply, deeply soon. Let's sort of a great hero this. That really is a lot of XP for an item.
Hello, Faust. You come, I forge. We talk. You, good friend. I, very happy.
Aww. But you know what happens to my friends? They turn evil, get bugs on their heads, and then we have to backstab them. Not that this has been a soul-destroying experience for our hero. Okay, so we could plus 5 if we bought another few. Well, I'm not doing much else with these souls. Let's just spend a bit. That'll do. Reinforce armor. So let's do armor plus 5. So that's maxed out. I don't think we're going to get it all to max. Much as I do have a fair amount of liquid cash, I could probably get another one up. Four eights are 32. Okay. That's the lot, I think. I don't think we have any more spare souls. But we got some Brave Warrior, which maybe I should have spent, but you know. That's Helm plus 5. May as well invest in the set, really. Now it's going to be... So it's still 4 twinkling and 4 twinkling, 4 gauntlets and leggings, so that's 32k a piece. I don't think I've got 32k here. No, I mean that's 15 and 9. It's relatively close. Actually, what you can do... See, I can go to Framped, and I can trade the Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly, which I really don't need for anything. That's worth 10k. So we get close. We could kill something. We are armed. Yes, yes. Demon Spear, how not particularly useful. Maybe we can just pick this up here. Maybe we can just do that. Oh, hello. It's only 32. It's not a lot. What am I doing? Yeah, not that button. That button. Shoot in the face. That's gonna hurt. What the hell? I see. Double team, is it? That'll teach me for not wearing any armor of any kind. Oh, come on, you big girl. Just stop fucking me around. If you please. Thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, you see, I mean, you really shouldn't be involved here. You're not wanted. Your services are not required. Have we had a lightning bolt? Nah, not yet. Not yet, we're not. Pesky shield. I know your sort. Yeah, I can see you want to heal. But you didn't. Is that 32? Yeah. Totally is 32. Good. Good, good, good. In which case, let's +5 another piece of armor. Hello, friend. We're friends now. I'm not sure we can afford to pay him. Maybe we can get, you know, mates rates. Yeah, entirely. Let's do... well, either is good. What's the better upgrade? They're identical. Fine. Leggings. So I can't quite get the full set. Not with the souls I've got. Not quite. Now there are, I do have a number of boss souls. There are weapons and so forth that you can pick up from this. If I recall the Moonlight Butterfly, you can either make a sort of spear or you can make a dubious shield, neither of which I want, and if you consume the soul, which you can do, you can consume these, excuse me, you can consume them just like these souls we pick up and find, but but this is one of the rare ones where actually, if you give it to Kingseeker Framt, the strange big head lizard guy with no body who moves you around the place, he will give you slightly more for it. He is your only form of shop. He can take anything that you have, and he can turn it into a small quantity of souls. It normally is quite a small quantity, but that one and a couple of other items, he kind of gives you more than you get if you just ate it. Smorg Soul, I think you get his hammer, if I remember, which I don't think I need particularly, but I don't think it's actually worth very many souls. Oddly, the soul of a great hero is, I believe, worth more. The Iron Golem I cannot remember, and Sif I can't remember in the least. It's only really Quelaag that I tend to use for very much. I'm sure there's one of them. I think it's the Iron Golem. You can make the Dragon Bone Fist, is it? I think you can make if you have a claw weapon or some other kind of weapon. Is it a dagger? No, it can't be. It could be. Anyway, you can make a big fist weapon that I've seen people use very stylishly in sort of punching type playthroughs. Would actually be quite nice for a New Game Plus. Sorry, New Game Plus no shield run, or for the latter stages of a no shield run if you wanted to use a more punching type weapon. But I've seen it done, and seen it done well, so I want to do something a bit different, even if my approach is perhaps conventional, just using swords, but, perhaps there's a reverse popularity thing there. They were very popular, but now people are trying all kinds of weapons, so maybe, I don't know, I don't know what I'm talking about really. We got more Demon Titanites, we got Dragon Scales for actual dragon weapons, which we don't have any of. We've got Blue Titanite for magic weapons, Red Titanites, that would be for fire weapons. There we are, +9 reinforced fire weapon. So we could +4 reinforced chaos weapon. Yeah. So probably the last thing we'll do in that case. The last thing we'll do is, and I might just bone this, as it were, is go down to that blacksmith. Someone else has just used this bonfire as well. That's very nice. So let's walk the fire link. We'll do a last quick dash through the catacombs. Oh, kindling bonfires, that was something else. Do you want to do that afterwards? Let's do it now while I remember. So certainly the parish bonfire, I'd like to kindle that up. So that's going to be, actually let's hotbar humanity, which is something I never do, but I'll do now. We have no more use for humanity this playthrough other than kindling. We will need it next playthrough, quite potentially. If we want to solo absolutely everything. We probably don't need it now. Actually, from now on, I suppose we want to solo everything. Because we've got this, the only thing I really ever want humanity for the item is this armor set, which I'm currently not wearing, but we now have. Should fix that. Anyway. Yeah, reverse. Reverse hollowing, become human. I think something other than reverse hollowing would be a better description. I don't know if that's a translation error or just deliberately being obscure. Possibly both. Yeah, so I'd quite like in New Game Plus to have this all kindled up. Just because. It's probably overkill. And then, I mean, there is the bonfire in here, which it would be quite nice to have kindled. Yeah, if I'd thought about that, I could have done that in one go through here. Fuck. Yes, that's pretty funny. Come on then. Whatever. See how I cover up my parry fail by just killing you anyway. After getting shot with a trap. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I'm ready for the end game. No problems there. As long as there's no actual monsters. Provided we can waltz our way to the end sequence with no difficulty, we're entirely sorted here. Yes, indeed. I probably don't need to shoot that guy. I'm not going to bother shooting Spell Guy. Regardless. Thank you. What's the betting that I actually get killed by blades? Not today. Shortcuts. Which will of course reset on New Game Plus. Because you gotta do it all again. That's the way it works. I never killed this knight. Doesn't seem like I should right now. Let's do the bonfire first. Okay, bonfire. No. Now I can't kindle an Orlando because I killed the firekeeper. But that's okay. I mean, you can kindle them when you get there. Although, not as much as you might like. Cannot kindle further. Right, so that's pretty kindled. What other bonfires do we want to do? Should we just go kill that guy? Let's just go kill that guy. Guy I didn't kill. You can kill him as well, but I can't be bothered with him. He's kind of one-shottable with a small knitting needle. Not that the Balder Knight over here should present any challenge at all, really. We should just be able to power into him. Yes. See, I've heard tell, and I bet I can't find it, that there's a secret passage somewhere, and I keep wondering if it's in this little section. Because you can actually see, if you look over here, point of interest, that's the guy who opens the gates in the cutscene at the start, and I've heard tell that there is a way down there, and I keep wondering what the hell it is. You know? Because I've never found it, and I haven't looked it up. But it makes you wonder. Oh, you're lootable. Bloodstain, okay. I'm guessing it's not this passageway. No reason it should be. Certainly unlikely to be that one. So I don't even know how you would get down there. I mean, see, that looks kind of promising. That looks like it's almost jumpable from somewhere. But I mean, you can get up there a bit, because that's the way to the slightly rotating knight. So maybe, which way is the slightly rotating knight? It's this way, isn't it? I hope this isn't too dull. It's just a sort of tour of the bits that I'm not quite convinced that I've finished adequately. I could buy more green blossom if I had any form of souls. But I don't. This should be pretty short. One way or the other. Come along. Come along. Let's see what you got. Bring it on. Fine. Ooh. Not that I need any. Not that I need any of those. Wah! It's a long way down. Yeah, so that's got spikes on, which does suggest that it's not jumpable. Is there perhaps a passage here? I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm just interested to know. And it wouldn't be on this wall, would it? It couldn't be. How could it possibly be on those walls? Well, there is apparently a way down there. I don't know what it is. I can't see any kind of door. I mean, does that look passable to you? It doesn't look passable to me. And that looks like there might almost be a door there. Actually, I mean, those things could be doors, but how would you get that far down? Because I don't really think you could. If you could jump off that ledge, I mean, that could work. But I think that ledge is underneath that balcony, so I don't see that working particularly. Yeah, I have no idea where that passage is. Still, it's not what we came for anyway. What's that? Oh, that's just the walkway. Fine. I bet it's something like, and there are things like there's an item which you can see in the initial kind of pit area where you jump down to the Titanite demons, or ideally shoot the bowman and then walk across the first set of blades. That's what I'm trying to get to. There's an area there where it looks like, actually I think it's where you it kind of looks like it might be where you drop through. You know what? I've lost interest in my own little mission here. I've lost interest in it. I think I've done this bonfire. No, I don't think I have. Which one is this? This is the first one, isn't it? I think I did the second one. I'm fairly convinced. Even if I didn't. Even if I did not. You know, you just tend to have the Lord Vessel by this point anyway, is where I was sort of stumbling towards. Okay, I don't have enough humanity to do every single bonfire in the game. Are there any other bonfires which I'm particularly desperate to do? I did the Chamber of the Princess, I don't care about that. I can't do an Orlando, I'm not doing the Abyss, I'm not doing the Altar of Chaos. I guess the one before... yeah, the one before Quelaag, that would be a good one to do. I don't care about Altar of the Gravelord. The Depths bonfire, it's really not that bad down there. I have heal anyway. I've done the parish. I think I've done the Duke's Archives, and I'm not doing the Crystal Cave. So the only one out of that little lot I might do is to walk to this bonfire, which I can't leave from. I think I've still got my difficult terrain ring on as well, which is kind of handy. Oh, he's still going to be pissed at me, isn't he? For killing his lady. Which I can understand. And if he wasn't such a ugly, egg-carrying boy, I might be concerned for his feelings. But I'm not deeply. And I know everyone says you're supposed to do cleanup, you know, and it's a good idea, it'll make New Game Plus easier, and so on. But, you know, I've done a bit. Nothing like a half-assed job, and that's what I've got to say about the matter. Try lava. Leg ahead. Okay. I'm fairly sure that I mentioned that those messages can only be chosen from a very specific set of nouns, verbs, little sentence formats. At the start you kind of wonder, you know, you kind of wonder why they're so obtuse. Can I get out of here without getting poisoned? No! Do I care? Not deeply! Gotta love that +5. Yeah, that needs some kindling. Looks like I've done it to 10. Is that maximum? Let's see. Drink one, if we get a refill, it's maxed. Yes, it is. Right, is there anything else that I really care about? At all? I'm really not convinced there is. I mean, I could go get those some souls from Kingseeker Frampt. I can reorganize my gear slightly. I don't think I've shown you this interface. It's not very exciting. This is where you can, if you buy the bottomless box from our friend the blacksmith, you can go through your stuff and kind of say, where are we? That's armor. There's shields and weapons. Yeah, no shields in my inventory, please. Put it in storage. Put it in storage. Put it in storage. Put it in storage. It just gets things out of your face that you're not actually going to use. I don't know, I bet it steals my lamps. On New Game Plus. I bet it steals my lamps. Bastard! Bastard lamp stealing bastard. I don't really need a second longbow. Or a composite bow. Or assorted Titanite catch poles. Or various spears, or Grant. Thanks for donating that, Leroy, but I don't think we'll be needing it. Keep my assorted katanas. I don't need that, which we got from stabbing up the merchant guy from the Wood clan. Oop. Oop, whoop, whoop. Don't need those man-serpent greatswords. Don't need any of this crystal crap. Oh, that's Solaire's sword. In the box with you. Easy to use and dependable. Looks quite nice. It's only C scaling, but I bet that upgrades. But I don't know if it's actually... It looks like quite a nice weapon though. +8 longsword. We'll hang on to it. I don't know why. Skull lantern, talisman, box, the ordinary one. Don't need that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Keep the child mask, we'll keep Havel's set out. Don't need pig hat. Eastern armour, very pretty, again. That's actually the same armour worn by the chap we stabbed up to kill his bodyguard to get the ring, but it's not from him. That's from the Darkroot Garden. Crystalline, totally don't want that stuff. Iron, not deeply fussed. Oh, that's Solaire's armour. Yeah, nice. Does it have magical properties? I don't think it does. No special traits. It's pretty decent. Porcelain. Wanderer's set will keep. Elite Knight in the box. Knight in the box. Hard leather is already in the box. Mask of the Child will keep out. Good. Rings. Not going to be needing Orange Chard or the Covenant. Probably going to lose them anyway. I'll just keep rings. That's fine. Except the Dust Crown, which I really don't need. Cat Covenant. I already shelved that. Excellent. Well, I think that's... I can't really think of much other faffing to do. I'm running out of inspiration. Is there anything else I want to kindle? I don't think so, you know? I don't think so. Well. Let's... Do we finish this episode with the cutscene, or do we start the next one with... I think we'll start the next one with. I think that's going to be more dramatic. So for now, we're just going to walk back to Filing Shrine. So that was some cleanup in what I really do think is going to be the penultimate episode of this series. So I suspect there is going to be one last video, however long it is, however long it takes, which will be the conclusion of the game. So I'm quite excited to see that. It's going to be a test of my ability to play. Let's just hope it goes better than the Four Kings, and let's face it, it can't go any worse. So I will hope to see you for that. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been fun. Hopefully I'll catch you for the next and last video. In the meantime, cheerio, bye!